So yeah, I think it's about time. It's time to talk about it. CM Punk. He's home and we finally got the promo that we've all been waiting for. Let's be real here. You were waiting for it, and I was waiting for it. It's fair to say. Guys, it's 1:30 in the morning when I'm recording this video, but I had to get to it. I had to have this discussion with you guys. CM Punk is back in the WWE, and tonight he let off everything that he needed to let off. I'm talking about calling out Roman Reigns. I'm talking about calling out Kevin Owens. I'm talking about Randy Orton, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, Seth freaking Rollins. And let's be real here, that's the main topic of this discussion because eventually that's what we're getting to. We're gonna get Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, and I'm here to tell you, after tonight, it is main eventing WrestleMania 40, Night 1. Don't quote me on it, but I have this belief in my heart that that is going to be your Night 1 main event. And why? Well, CM Punk needs it. Right? He's back for a reason. It's the same reason Cody Rhodes is back. They both have this story to finish. And tonight on SmackDown, you see that Cody and CM Punk ran into each other. Cody called CM Punk his old friend, which is kind of ironic, kind of funny, especially after CM Punk just had some words in the ring about Cody's friends, the Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. So it's such a weird dynamic, right? Because you think about the WWE roster and you think that some of these guys are friends with the Young Bucks and Kenny. And they're friends with them, just through working together, old friends, etc., etc. But it's really funny to see. But we're going to be getting Seth Rollins and CM Punk Night 1 for the World Heavyweight Championship. And truth be told, I believe CM Punk is going to be walking out with that championship. I do not think WWE is going to drop the ball. I don't think Triple H is going to drop the ball. I think Triple H has too much money, number one, behind CM Punk. I think he has too much potential behind CM Punk. And CM Punk's getting up there in age. I think it's fair to say he's 45 years old. I'm not going to say he's seasoned by any stretch, but he's 45. If we're going to tell these stories, we got to tell them now. So let's tell them, right? And here we are. Step 1, Seth Rollins. Step 2, Roman Reigns. Step 3, Cody Rhodes. Whoever you want to tell the story with, it is now time. It is time to get these stories underway. It's time to get them rolling. And man, oh man, am I excited. I'm pumped, and I want to know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for these stories to be told? Because I'm here to tell you it's happening. Don't wait on it because there's nothing to wait for. It's happening now. CM Punk's back in the WWE after 9 years where he said he was never coming back to. He swore up and down. Read on the shirt if you go back and watch the promo. Hell froze over. And it really feels like it did. It does. It really feels like hell froze over. And everything is now finally starting to align. So good for Punk. But it's now time, and him and Seth is just going to be something juicy, and I'm waiting for that WrestleMania 40 video package. I'm a fan like you guys, man. That video package is good enough for me to sit here and think about it in itself. I think you guys know that too. But I'm so pumped, and I'm so ready to get these stories underway because they're stories that we've all been waiting for such a long time, and I get it. His AEW run, it was fun, and it was just nice to see him back in a wrestling ring. It didn't matter what wrestling ring Punk was coming back to. It just mattered if he was coming back to a wrestling ring, and he did in AEW. So I want to say that I know recently AEW has received a lot of hate, but somebody who is a CM Punk fan, like myself, you can't do anything but thank AEW, because without them, I don't believe we get a CM Punk return. I'm just going to keep it blunt and honest. I don't think the idea of it coming back into Punk's mind happens because you got to think Darby Allin is a perfect example of somebody who Punk was really interested in wrestling, and fair play to him. I mean, the guy is just like Punk. So, Darby Allin obviously being the one, and then him and MJF's story. I mean, those are things that can't go unnoticed. So again, I know right now AEW is just getting all this backlash and all this heat, all of those things. But I'm forever grateful as a Punk fan that they exist, merely for the reason that we get CM Punk back. Obviously, his return at Survivor Series was just everything that we wanted it to be. But now it's time to get the stories that we've all been waiting for and longing for such a long time. It's now time to get those underway. There's no time to wait anymore. So Triple H, I believe you know it, but there's no time anymore. It is now the time. Let's get these stories going. Let's have fun with them. Take us fans on a roller coaster ride. I don't care if we get heel Punk. I don't care if we get babyface Punk. I really don't. Just give me Punk inside of a WWE ring telling good stories. That's all I care about. In fact, give me all the wrestlers in a WWE ring telling good stories. Because at the end of the day, that is truthfully all that matters. And again, I want to ask you guys, what are your guys' thoughts? Are we now going to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40? Because I am a firm believer in it happening. Also, another thing to mention is there's also other routes that they can take. I mean, they could hold this story out till SummerSlam. It doesn't really matter when they do it, just as long as they do it. And a lot of people are saying that it might not need the title, and I'm not sure if I'm a firm believer in that. I do feel like this feud with Seth Rollins needs the belt involved. I get it, like Gunther, he exists. And I don't think you need to give CM Punk a long reign, and you could have him drop it to somebody like Gunther. And imagine that, right? Imagine Gunther beating CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tell me that wouldn't create buzz. And it puts Gunther so far over, it's sickening. It's sickening. Now, it is now Saturday morning, technically. It is 1:35 a.m. CM Punk is going to be on Raw Monday, choosing what brand he's going to sign with. My guess is he's going to Monday Night Raw. I don't think there's anything to it. He's going to be on Raw, and he's going to get that feud going with Seth Rollins, and we're going to see where that goes. And I'm so pumped. I'm so fucking pumped, dude. I can't even sit here and lie to you guys. But you guys let me know down in the comments section below. My name is Billy. If you guys are new here, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're just talking everything wrestling, and I'm in the comments with you guys. I'm going to be hopping in there, answering all the comments, giving my feedback, and telling you guys what I think. Let's have a conversation. I think that's fair to say. And also, if you guys want to join the Discord, we can have these conversations over in the Discord. The link is down in the description below for you guys to join. Also, go follow me on X. It's at BillyDTKO. And yeah, other than that, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.